can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush so much short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it had my power, and you gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 22nd MA 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. And that's it. Flying solo again today on a Thursday morning. Thank you guys for getting up with me and having fun, hanging out. I appreciate it. So, it turns out that when left to my own devices, I'm getting up just a little bit later each day. Now, I'm not staying up later doing anything crazy. I'm actually finding that left to my own devices, I stay up later working. So, so I keep working, and I'm like, well, I should probably go to bed. Or I get home and I'm like, I'm working, and I'm like, I should probably eat some dinner. And then I should probably go to bed. So I was in here doing my thing this morning, getting the show ready, going through the 792,316 different websites that I go through daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. The show starts, the show begins with, all the fun sound bites and things. And I turn and I realize I don't have my coffee. I can't do this without coffee. I'm taking a sip now. I ran during the open of the program, put creamer in my cup, ran down the hall, put coffee in, ran, sat down, just in time to do the from the Carnival number 9. What I didn't account for is that I am old and out of shape. So just that little bit of running before that made the a little more a little rougher this morning. So but I'm okay. I've caught my breath. I'm good. Just threw me off for a second. Couldn't figure out what was going on there. So today is Bitcoin Pizza Day. Okay. Whatever that might be. Canadian Immigrants Day, Harvey Milk Day. The movie Milk was based on. Being You Day, that's a good thing to be. Chardonnay Day, a big wine person. A day for biological diversity. Buy a musical instrument day. You ever played a musical instrument? Craft Distillery Day. Is that like craft beer or craft other things like hard liquor? I think a distillery might be liquor, right? I think. Nah, it doesn't say. I think it is. Red Nose Day. I forget. Walgreens used to do a big thing with this, and I don't know if they stopped doing it. What is it for? Come on, guys. It's just to point out that we're all clowns. I remember it was for a good cause. All right, see, Red Nose Day, they say that the fundraising campaign is usually held on August 11th. So I don't know what today is for then. All right. But it's to fight childhood poverty, which is, good to fight. I was about to say a good thing. You know what I meant. Vanilla Pudding Day, Solitaire Day, National Maritime Day, Sherlock Holmes Day, World Goth Day, and World Paloma Day. Whatever that is. Now, I can't help but go back into this list, and I know I complain about it fairly regularly. So even though we celebrate Touhyville Day, I believe it's February 28th every year. I don't even know my own date. I think it's February 28th. That's the day that I first went on the air as Touhyville. I'd been on the air multiple years before that. But in 2005, February 28th, 2005, Touhyville, the show was created, okay, or hit the air. So the way you get a holiday like that is either like a real federal holiday or you submit to Chase's calendar, okay, which I did. I didn't hear anything back, so I decided I'm celebrating it. That's Touhyville Day, and I do every year. I think it took them about 3 or 4 years later, I finally got an email saying that it was rejected. Didn't tell me why. Didn't tell me what the criteria was to get a day put on the Chase calendar. Excuse me. But I didn't get it. It doesn't matter to me. I celebrate it nonetheless. But then when I look and I see Bitcoin Pizza Day, what? How is that even a thing? What, that you can buy pizza with internet money? I don't even know really what Bitcoin is, to be honest with you. I'm not up to date on these things. Bitcoin Pizza Day, celebrated by mainly cryptocurrency people, yes. Takes place on the anniversary of the date that cryptocurrency was used to pay for goods for the first time. Okay. Which says May 18th. On May 18th, 2010, Laszlo Hanitz of Florida posted in the BitcoinTalk.org forum, offering 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for some pizza, saying in part, I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoins for a couple of pizzas, like maybe 2 large ones, so I have some left over for the next day. His call was answered on May 22nd, 2010. He posted, I just want to report that I successfully traded 10,000 Bitcoins for pizza. A teenager named Jeremy Sturdivant, who went by Jerkos on the forum, sent him 2 Papa John's pizza and received 10,000 Bitcoins in return. Sturdivant paid about $25 for the pizza. And the 10,000 Bitcoins he received became valued at $41. I don't know how they decided that, how it was valued. Nonetheless, I'm just saying, if Bitcoin Pizza can have a day, I think Touhyville should be able to have a Chase calendar day. I think it's fair. Anyway, we're going to have one nonetheless. I'm going to keep celebrating it, whether they like it or not. Just take that, if you will. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got our poll question from yesterday. We'll get to today's, having to do with one of those days, and then we'll get into what's happening, dive into some funny stories, and just all around hang out. Good morning. Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Ready to make this summer count? At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training to help advance your career goals. Choose from certificate programs in building and trades, healthcare, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Perfect for high schoolers, recent grads, and adults. Training starts this month, so don't wait. Our programs are affordable, local, and designed to launch careers. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy. And from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
Seem very excited.
You seem excited.
Oh, what's to get excited about?
What's to get excited about? Well, let's see. It's Thursday, right?
It's just Thursday.
Just a regular Thursday.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about
this show.
Yep. Nothing to get excited about.
That's negative thinking.
I don't have time for that.
I'm just going to start talking, and there we go.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. Spring into savings with their big May deals at Steve Specialized Services. They have extended their open house discounts throughout the month of May. You can get up to $1,000 off on Bad Boy Mowers, Bandits, and more select models. Find out more by visiting the good folks over there at Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Visit them and experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right. Let's go take a look over at our poll question from yesterday. Then we'll get to today's poll question. Yesterday on Would You Rather Wednesday, we asked you, would you rather go to the Indy 500 and see that, or get a ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals to see the Pacers take on the Knicks? Which I did not look to see. Last time I looked last night before I fell asleep, the Pacers were losing. Whoa, and they won in overtime. Nice. So they lead the series 1-0. So, yeah, when I was I flipped it on before I went to bed. I meant to watch. I had every intention of watching, but did not do so. So I looked before I went to bed at the score, and they were losing. So, all right. So our poll question, 59% of you said go to the Indy 500. 41% said go to the Pacers Eastern Conference Finals. That's where I went. Thought I'd rather go to a basketball game than the Indy 500. Just not for me. Also, it seems like it's going to be a little chilly out there. I think we're going to see 60s, maybe upper 60s. I don't know that we're going to even hit 70 or that Indy's going to hit 70. So, all right, moving on to today's poll question. Kind of a throwback Thursday sort of question and a fitting to the days. So today is Buy a Musical Instrument Day. I don't have any desire to buy a musical instrument, but I have over the years. So that's our question today. Have you ever played a musical instrument? You can answer on any of our Facebook pages, the Q, 98 Gold, or Touhyville. Go ahead and let us know if you've ever played a musical instrument. So when I was younger, I'm sure I think a lot of guys go through this where you want to be in a band, especially in the 80s. Everybody wanted to have a band. So everybody wanted to be a guitar player or drummer. I did get a set of drums when I was really young. And I'm not so sure, my uncle, my mom's brother, that bought me the drum set. And I'm not so sure that he didn't do it out of some kind of spite against my mom. Because I was pretty young now that I think back about it. I want to say maybe 7 or 8. Maybe he was trying to get me started early. But all he got me started early with was making a lot of noise in my garage. Which I did. Made a lot of noise in my garage with those drums. But I didn't last long on the drums. So as I got a little older, teenager, everybody, like I said, wanted to be a guitar player, drummer, singer. So I went with bass guitar. And my thinking was that there's not as many people that want to play bass guitar, so I'd have an easier chance of getting into the drums. Also, this will tell you a little more about my insight as a younger fellow. I thought, well, it's got to be easier to learn 4 strings than it is 6. Regular guitar has 6 strings at least, where a bass just has 4. That's probably easier. I'll learn that. And it was, and I learned it. Played bass guitar for a few years, took lessons. Then when I went to college, and I say that with quotes because I went to community college, not knowing Little Steven, not knowing not Little Steven like Little Steven's Garage, Little Steven this one, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do with life. So I went to college and I took 2 classes. Got started in community college. I took English 101 and bass guitar. And in English, I talked myself out of an F to get a D. And in bass guitar, I got an A. Which kind of told me probably regular school, not maybe for me at that point in my life. So, so then after taking the college class, the bass guitar teacher said, this really isn't something you should take as a college course. It's really just bass lessons. And you're paying the college more to be there. The college isn't paying me as much to be there. If you want to just keep taking lessons, we can just do that. Okay. And he was a session musician. He had been on, played guitar or played bass rather for multiple commercials and things like that. So, so I did that for a while and I learned how to do it. And I could probably pick it up again. Maybe if I had to, could play a couple of notes here and there. Kind of remember it. Last time I did that was probably 15, 20 years ago. That said, I was lucky enough to jam with Jim Peterick. Ides of March, Survivor, wrote a bunch of songs for Survivor, 38 Special, ton of hits, including Eye of the Tiger. We've had him on the program a couple times. So we had him in Joliet. We did a string of shows at a casino in Joliet. Did a week of shows where we did afternoons instead of mornings in kind of the lobby, I guess a big lobby area of the casino. And we had guests come out. We had bands. We had plate spinners. We had fire breathers. We did all kinds of people we had come out and do stuff. Comedians, all kinds of stuff that we did there at the casino. And then I guess we had two fairly big guests. One was Frank Sinatra Jr. was playing at the casino. So he came by one afternoon. We talked with him. And then we had Jim Peterick come out. And Jim, brought his guitar, played a little bit. And he said, all right, we've got all these instruments here. We're going to jam, right? To which my old radio partner said, yeah, let's go. Because he could play guitar. He could play drums. He knew how to do that stuff. And I went, well, I thought you played bass. They go, I used to. I could play one song, Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. It's 3 chords. He goes, great. I love that song. Let's do it. So not only did I get to jam with Jim Peterick, I jammed with Jim Peterick, and it wasn't even one of his songs. We just had some fun with it and did Wicked Game. And he sang and played guitar. I think my old partner played guitar as well. And I played bass. My old partner might have played drums. He was more of a drummer, but I don't really remember, to be honest. But nonetheless, it's a wild experience with me with musical instruments. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, and let us know. Have you ever played a musical instrument? My daughter played clarinet throughout grammar school, high school. Probably could have gone on to do it in college. She was really good at it. When you talk about buy a musical instrument day, I remember we got her first one that we thought was fairly expensive in grammar school. Took it all the way through. And I remember in high school, we were talking to her music teacher about, I forget what it was. It was about getting something to do with music. And he said, listen, if you're serious about wanting to get her something, musically inclined, get her a new clarinet, which we didn't know. We're like, isn't the other one fine? He goes, no, that's more of like a starter clarinet. You should go and get this other clarinet. So we did. We went to go look at it. Clarinet that was, even though she was going to be in the marching band, wasn't good for marching band. She was going to have to use her other one for marching band. This was for indoor. There was indoor and outdoor clarinet, apparently. But if I remember right, it was like $3,500. It was crazy money for this thing. We're like, okay, we'll pay for it. You're going to keep doing this, right? This is not one of those things we're going to put it down in like a week, be done. Thankfully, she didn't. She, all through high school, did that. And her music teacher was probably not only was her favorite teacher, I'm guessing. I haven't flat out asked her, but I think it was her favorite. He was also her best teacher. So anyway, so let us know. Have you ever played a musical instrument? And tell us which one you played. It's up on our Facebook pages now. Go like us and let us know.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today's scattered showers throughout the afternoon, otherwise cloudy and a high near 58. Isolated showers later tonight, otherwise cloudy and a low of 41. Mostly sunny Friday with a high near 64. Friday night, partly cloudy and a low around 42. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Sunday, sunny and a high of 67.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary? Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Vierk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierk's, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierk's has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierk's help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys, no waiting.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh my God, that is so exciting.
No. Wait, what? What is so exciting?
It's almost Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So, get excited.
I'm so excited to get started.
Take your position. It's showtime.
Yep. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out on a Thursday morning, portions of which are brought to us by the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Have you visited the Good Table Family Restaurant recently? Man, do they got some good stuff going. Just take a look at yesterday's specials, okay? Now, I can't tell you today's. Those go up usually around 9 o'clock, usually about the time that we're getting done with the show. But they do different stuff every day. Yesterday, all you could eat beer battered cod, breaded pork tenderloin sandwich with tots, teriyaki pork stir fry, over rice with egg rolls, Monte Cristo and onion rings, the cup of soup or coleslaw, loaded tachos, tater tot like nacho style, country fried steak. That's just the specials. Look at how wide of a selection just the specials are. You should take a look at their menu. The Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Go and like them on Facebook so you can find out about their specials each and every day. Also, want to mention George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. You know, it's not just for the elderly. Nope. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and they ensure every individual's needs is met with expertise and compassion. Scott and his staff just do a wonderful job for folks there at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Find out more at georgea.org. Go and like them on Facebook, too. You'll see different stuff they're doing. A couple of folks jumping in on the video this morning saying hi. Richie and Madison saying good morning. Good morning to both of you. Thank you guys for jumping in. We appreciate it as we head into what's happening. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth has accepted a Boeing 747 from Qatar that President Trump will use once the Pentagon upgrades it. One of the upgrades, I think, is going to be a breathalyzer so that Hegseth doesn't try to take it for a joyride. No. You want to fly it? Breathe into this thing. Yeah, we didn't think so. Found out yesterday a quarter of sunscreen on the shelves, only a quarter of the sunscreen that's on the shelves, are safe and effective. It's still a higher percentage than getting a bag salad from Trader Joe's, but still. An Iranian man broke his own world record by balancing 96 spoons on his body. Yep. All I know is I'm not eating soup at his house. Nah, I'm going to pass. I know where those spoons have been. Nah, I'm going to pass. Scientists say Jupiter was once twice its current size. Yep. And now all the other planets are accusing it of taking Ozempic. Makes sense. Meanwhile, of course, Uranus is only getting bigger every day. What? Come on now. Couldn't help it. I'm like a fifth grader. New Orleans jail maintenance worker has been arrested for helping 10 inmates escape. Now, on the plus side, he's got a much shorter commute to work. Flip sides there. Now you can go inside the cell. Thanks. Whoopi Goldberg says she hasn't worn a bra in 50 years. And now I've saved you the trouble of eating your breakfast this morning. Enjoy. Ugh. In a recent study, 46% of 21-year-olds said they would rather be young in a world without the internet. Yeah, until you try doing a report. Good luck with that. You'll have to look it up in your Funkin' Wagnall. Bob, did he just say a bad word on the radio? No. It's an encyclopedia. Look it up. And lastly, Kourtney Kardashian says, school is so dated. Oh, is it? Yeah. She's right. You don't need school. All you need to make it in life is an older sister that makes bad decisions and a mom to exploit her. No problem. All set. All right. Lots of fun stuff happening here in the world. Let's dive into some of these crazy stories. Tiffany and Madison jumping in this morning. Wow. Madison graduates from 8th grade today. Congratulations, Madison. And to all the graduates that are graduating today. Good for you. What an exciting time. It just was scrolling through the Facebook memories this last week. And earlier this week was our daughter, Harley, who's Cheryl's in Arizona with, was her graduation in 2020 during COVID. So we got to watch it on video as it streamed. They had recorded it. And they did it with social distancing and everything during COVID. So we saw that one. And then also earlier this week was my older daughter's graduation, which was, I think, on May 20th. That picture popped up. So, yeah, graduation time. It's always exciting. So congratulations to all the graduates out there graduating today. And don't let them fool you. You are graduating, okay? I don't know if they do this around here, but I got really aggravated that when I was a kid, I graduated. My sister graduated. My parents graduated. And then when my kids got to be that time, they said, it is a promotion ceremony. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's graduation, okay? They're graduating from 8th grade or high school. And I'm sorry, it's a promotional ceremony. No, it's a graduation ceremony. Are you going to play pomp and circumstance? Yeah, then it's a graduation ceremony or Randy Macho Man Savage is coming in the room. One of those two things is happening. It's not a promotional ceremony. No. It's a graduation. Moving on. There's a debate going on TikTok whether or not you introduce yourself when calling companies. So, like, when you call a company, you say, hi, my name is Steve Touhyville. I was calling blah, 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 blah. I guess it depends on where you're calling, I suppose. If I'm asking for someone specific, I think I'll usually say who I am. Because I call a lot of businesses for what we do here at the radio station. So, like, if I'm asking for, Bill Smith, I'll usually call and say, hey, this is Steve from over at WLQI and 98 Gold Bear Country, or Steve from Touhyville Media. Is Bill Smith around? That way they know who's looking for Bill. So it says here, they're talking about it on TikTok, like you would call a business and say, hello, my name is Jamie Smith, and I was wondering how late you're open tonight. And if I'll be able to get an ice cream cone or whatever business you're calling. I guess in that instance, do they care who you are? Is it just a nicety? That seems weird to me. There's a TikTok that's going viral where a woman says she always introduces herself on the phone when calling places. Huh. I mean, I guess. Huh. I don't know. This is what started it.
When I am calling a restaurant or anywhere, I say, "Hi, my name's Bronte. I'm just wondering if you have a table for two tonight."
No, because then if you're going to go to JB Hi-Fi
Yeah.
and you'll see if they have like a camera in stock, you're saying, "Hi, my name is Bronte. Do you have a camera in stock?"
Yeah.
No.
It's just common
like, it's nice.
courtesy.
You're very polite, but I think no one else does it.
But this
point,
is this
you don't
weird
go
or is it
outside
common
tomorrow.
courtesy?
I guess it's courtesy, but I don't know that they care. I mean, if you're calling for someone specific, I understand. Like if you call a business and you're like, hey, is the boss there? The boss might want to know who's calling before the call gets forwarded into them. So like she said, it's common courtesy. I don't know that if it's common courtesy. Common courtesy would mean that a lot of people are doing it. So as you heard there, her friends don't do that. They just say hi or, is so-and-so there? Or, do you guys have roast beef left or whatever? I don't know where you're calling, whatever. So it started a debate online with some saying they always introduce themselves and others say they never do it unless specifically asked for their name. So let us know in the comments on Facebook, on our video. We're streaming video, of course, like we do every day. The Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Show Facebook pages, as well as YouTube, which, by the way, on a side note, so I picked up my phone yesterday because I was doing a reel about my day yesterday, which was just a wonderful day. So I excuse me. I love days like yesterday where it doesn't always work out, where I'm able to get in the car and just drive around and see business owners all day. And that's what I did. And I talked with a wide array of business owners. I went to Roselawn, DeMott, and Rensselaer. And talked with business owners that are thriving and things are going really good for them. Talked with business owners that are just kind of status quo. Talked with business owners that, are having a hard time and dealing with some things in the economy, dealing with some things that a lot of business owners are dealing with. Talked with a fairly new business owner that's trying to do all kinds of changes and putting a lot of money and work into their new business and physical work. And it was one of those days that I just loved doing what I do. Now, every day I love doing this show. It's a blast hanging out with you guys and talking. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot more fun for me when Cheryl's here. Probably for you guys too. It's way different talking in a room by yourself. So that said, I also have always enjoyed talking with businesses about their business and helping their business grow. Now I get to do it from a totally different standpoint than I ever got to before. And that's business owner to business owner. And I can learn more from them, for me, as I go further. I love sitting and talking with business owners because I get to learn things that they've gone through and things that they deal with. I mean, I talked with some folks about the ups and downs and the ridiculous things that they deal with. Speaking of which, and I know I'm going to be all over the place today, but that's all right. Talking about dealing with some ridiculousness. Rick's Pizza. Rick's Pizza had to change their phone number. They ran into the same ridiculousness that our friend over at Chems did, where the phone company messed them all up and made them change the phone number. So Rick's has a new phone number. I'm going to get it for you here in a second. I'm trying to pull it up. So I took a picture of the sign yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I can't read it. I think it's 219-777. I think that's supposed to be a 62674. I think someone flipped a 6 on them, but we'll get that. I'll find out for sure before we do the pizza quiz here in just a little bit. But anyway, so I talked to a bunch of different business owners about a bunch of different stuff, and it was fantastic. It was just great being able to talk with them about that. And I had a point that I was going before I got all furnished with the phone number. But when I call businesses, like I do regularly, I always say who I am, like when I'm asking for somebody, because they're going to want to know. You know, if I'm calling to talk about advertising, I want them to know that I'm not trying to sneak in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to. I want to talk to them about what they have going on. So I'll usually say who I am. But if I'm just calling just to see, hey, like let's say I was calling Rick's Pizza. If I was just calling to say, hey, I want some pizza, they don't care. They don't care who I am. They don't care what my name is. I mean, I guess they do, like, because they're taking my order, but you know what I'm saying, right? It's just, it seems weird. Is it common courtesy? I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. So, by the way, Rick's Pizza's phone number, yes, is 219-777-2674. Okay? Same Rick, same pizza, new number, because the phone company messed with them. Same thing happened to our buddy Fred over at Chem's Hardware and Lumber. They had to get a new number because I don't really understand the whole deal. I don't understand why it's such a hard time, why they're giving them such a hard time, but they are. Anyway, going back to this TikTok, for what it's worth, in the comments, a call center worker said she loves it when people introduce themselves up front. Another person who's been a receptionist for 10 years said she makes fun of people that do that, thinking in her head, why do I care? Just tell me what you need. Well, now I don't mean to be rude, but you're a receptionist. If you're mad at people already that they're calling in, what do you need? Maybe time to look for another gig. Just saying. If you're that agitated by it. If you're agitated by someone saying who they are when they're calling in, it might be time for a different gig. Just throwing that out there. Might be time for you to say, maybe I don't really like folks. Maybe I should look in a different direction for work. Just throwing that out there. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got Frank with sports. I'm sure he'll tell us all about the dramatic comeback of the Pacers last night. Apparently, they did something that's never been done. So I'm sure he'll talk about that. We also have Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til coming up. So stick around. Thanks for hanging out.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner, because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week. Training for a new job after 55 can be challenging, but through Senior Community Service Employment Program, or CSEP, unemployed workers 55 and over can receive on-the-job training in preparation for a new role. You can even get paid for your training time. To see if you qualify, call 765-830-WORK. That's 765-830-WORK. Then, armed with a new set of skills, get out there and start your second act.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
When I say I've got my hands full in the morning, I mean it. No time to dilly-dally, which is where McDonald's comes in. Now I can get two of my favorites, the Sausage McMuffin with egg and the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese McGriddles for just $6. It's the fuel I need to start my day, along with my favorite morning flavors and a single savory bite. Breakfast shouldn't be a handful, unless I'm holding a breakfast sandwich. It's truly the only thing that gets me up and out of the house, ready to jump into whatever I've got going for the day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Memorial Day sale and get 30% off paints and stains May 16th through the 26th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
An Ox man, Timothy Minix, has been found guilty of murdering his father, Landon, and will be sentenced next month. Minix had been living at his father's residence last December in North Judson, and authorities said the crime had been committed shortly after the younger Minix was told to move out. Court documents stated Timothy Minix had admitted to the crime to a Stark County deputy. We reported to you previously that Landon Minix had been found shot to death at his home after authorities conducted a wellness check. Sentencing will take place on June 16th in Stark Circuit Court. Judge Kim Hall could issue a sentence of between 45 and 65 years. Since the felony was committed with a firearm, the sentence could be extended between 5 and 20 years more. The town of Morocco will be having a ribbon cutting for their newest green space, the Chris Lacoste Multi-Generational Park, this Sunday at 8 a.m. Educator with Purdue Extension in Newton County, Deb Arsenault, talks about the success of raising funds for the project.
We received funding from the Lilly Endowment Gift Aid Funds and a large grant from the Jasper Newton Foundation. Through the Creating Livable Communities partnership between AARP Indiana and the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority, we were also able to receive matching funds through a crowdfunding campaign with over 50 donors.
Individuals and businesses made donations as well. The official address is 614 East Michigan Avenue in Morocco, and there will be park events from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. Sunday. Listen to the complete interview with Deb Arsenault on our websites under the News Link and Newsmakers tab. The Pulaski County Golf Cart Ordinance was discussed at the Commissioners' meeting. President Don Street explains.
After review through our attorney as well as Pulaski County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Schramm gave an update on some recommended changes before that is published in the newspaper. This will allow our residents to use golf carts and off-road vehicles on our county roads if they are inspected and they meet the criteria within the ordinance.
Commissioner Street's comments about other topics discussed at the meeting can also be heard on our website at the Newslink and Newsmakers tab. The dust storm warning issued by the National Weather Service last Friday was a first for most of us as we witnessed the occurrence in this part of Indiana. The wind caused major power outages as well, and locally we spoke with Mayor Jeff Phillips. Who said the power outage on that day for several hours was caused by the city's transmission provider losing power and being unable to send it to Rensselaer. Local police posted on social media that their generator that comes on in situations like this broke down, and the secondary backup system was activated but is not designed for indefinite use. The generator has now been fixed, and the police department thanked those who were responsible. And we will have information on services on Memorial Day for Rensselaer, DeMotte, and Wheatfield on tomorrow's news. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Dennis Einheistra of DeMotte passed away on May 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Dennis Einheistra will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, 6:30 p.m. today. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 53-year-old Tammy Lynn Grigsby of Madairyville passed away on Sunday, May 18th. Visitation will be on Thursday, May 29th from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madairyville. Funeral services for Tammy Lynn Grigsby will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, May 30th at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel in Madairyville with Pastor Tom Doolin officiating. Burial will take place at Independence Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the autism. The dust storm warning issued by the National Weather Service last Friday was a first for most of us as we witnessed the occurrence in this part of Indiana. The wind caused major power outages as well, and locally we spoke with Mayor Jeff Phillips. Who The wind caused major power outages as well, and locally we spoke with Mayor Jeff Phillips. We spoke with locally, which is as well, and locally we spoke with Mayor
Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We'll begin with the Colts, an organization in mourning after team owner and CEO Jim Irsay passed away peacefully in his sleep yesterday afternoon. Irsay's death confirmed by the Colts. Under Irsay's leadership, which dated back to 1997, the Colts appeared in 2 Super Bowls, having won it all in the 2006 season. His ownership saw the drafting of Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning in 1998 and the building of Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened in 2008. While the cause of death is unknown, Irsay had been dealing with various health issues in recent years. Irsay was 65. Turning to yesterday's area high school baseball, a 12-5 win for Kankakee Valley at Griffith. Cougars getting 4 hits, 4 RBIs from Alex Barr. One of his hits, a home run. Also, Declan Murr, 3 hits and 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. West Central at home loses 10-4 to Faith Christian. Area high school softball played yesterday. West Central on their own field defeats Frontier 11-1. 2 singles, 2 RBIs for Cassidy Lattimore, while Kaylee Bishop had a triple, drove in 3. The IHSAA tournament in girls high school track and field getting underway yesterday locally with sectional action a day after being postponed due to weather. At Kankakee Valley, the host Cougars winning their 6th straight team sectional title, helped highlighted by Jenna Walker setting a new meet record for the 1,600-meter race of her area schools, placing West Central in 5th, DeMont Christian 8th. In 9th was Rensselaer Central. North Newnan took 10th and South Newnan 11th. For West Central, Emily Bunger took 1st in the 300-meter hurdles. The Harrison sectional had North White take 4th as a team, Tri-County in 5th, and Midland Central 6th, host Harrison the team champion. The NBA playoffs, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the win column for the Pacers, needing overtime to outlast the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. The final 138-135. Pacers pulling off the unbelievable down 14 with under 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Tyrese Halliburton pulled off the equalizer, beating the buzzer with a tying bucket, sending matters to overtime. Pacers outscoring the Knicks 13-10 in OT. Halliburton leading the Pacers with 31, part of a double-double, 11 assists. Aaron Nesmith had 30. Knicks got a game-high 43 from Jalen Brunson. Game 2 is Friday, also in New York. Western Conference Finals resumes tonight with Game 2 as the host Oklahoma City Thunder up a game on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Speaking of the Thunder, yesterday point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander named MVP for the 2024-25 season. To Major League Baseball, White Sox dropped 2-3 to the Seattle Mariners, losing the finale yesterday afternoon at Rate Field 6-5. White Sox did lead 5-4 late until an 8th inning 2-run homer off the bat of Leody Taveras, the decisive factor coming off reliever Mike Vassell. Cubs concluding their 3-game set in Miami yesterday with a 2-1 win over the Marlins, taking 2 of 3 in the process. Kyle Tucker, a first inning home run. He also singled to left in the 8th with Matt Shaw aboard at second. Shaw did score on an error by left fielder Kyle Stowers, which advanced Tucker to second. That became the go-ahead run. Both the White Sox and Cubs off today. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. The Dallas Stars take game 1 of the Western Conference Final, a 6-3 home victory over the Edmonton Oilers. It's game 2 tonight in the Eastern Conference Final between the defending Cup champion Florida Panthers and the host Carolina Hurricanes. WNBA tonight, the Sky host the New York Liberty. Fever visit the Atlanta Dream. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on bone-in ribeye steak on sale this week at Stragan Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on the bone-in ribeye steak. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Striking Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-931-3030. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-931-3030 to speak with a live person now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check you have your phone first, before the cab pulls away.
Hey, thanks, man. No, wait, my phone, come back. It's my boarding pass, credit cards, phone numbers, my life, come back.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Congratulations to Julie in DeMott. She knew that the bone-in ribeye steak is on sale this week for $7.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Striking Man Till. You can order your groceries online at Striking Man Till. Yep. Just hop on strikingmantill.com. You can use your in-store sale prices. You get your online coupons, reward points. Striking Man Till, life made simple, food made easy. Visit strikingmantill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We will draw the winner tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter Get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit Jasper County REMC on Facebook or go to their website, jasperremc.com. Find some energy-saving tips, money-saving tips. Find out how you can hop on the hub and pay your bill. Whatever you need to do, Jasper County REMC is there for you for all your electric needs. You know, we're powered up by them as we move along. Should turn myself on video. Hi, there you go. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. I got to get over to Supercuts today. I was going to do it yesterday, but as I mentioned, was running around all day yesterday. But today, I think I'm going to head over, make an appointment, get all my hairs cut, walk out with a Supercut. In Rensselaer and Lowell, I won't go to both places. You can go to either one, whatever is more convenient to you. I'll be going to the one in Rensselaer. And while I'm in there, I know they've got an Echo in there, and I could just say, Alexa, play WLQI 977. And then next thing you know, it'll be on. All right. Let's see what we got going here in the world. So I was talking about TikTok. I hope Cheryl doesn't find out about this. There's a woman on TikTok explaining how you can use the water tank of your toilet as a huge vase for flowers. Huh?
This is my absolute favorite thing to do for my guests when it's summertime and springtime coming. I fill with beautiful flowers. I'm bringing in white ones. You want to layer them different lengths. They smell incredible. My bathroom is going to smell so great. I grabbed a mixture of them because I wanted
it is
color, a lot of space for the water, and it's not going to affect the flushing mechanism because that's still there. It still works. They smell so
when you're
good.
going to the bathroom, it's all going to smell good.
If you grab any and you feel like they're too tall, I just grab them. I just do a quick little snip and put them back in. Yeah, much better size. This gets fresh water every flush. The flusher's in there. It's going to still work. And your guests are going to go, what in the world? How did you do that? To make them last, I got my flower food. You're just going to
see, and I was worried that it was going to look like you just have a toilet without a top on it, but it doesn't. Well, hold on. Why was she just sprayed it with some kind of like spray thing? Don't do that. I thought if the flower smelled so nice, you don't need spray. I got spray. I use spray all the time.
And then they just flush it. Is it going to work? Of course it is. And this dog, isn't that the best? I put this in every guest room so they have fresh flowers. I tell you.
Oh, I think we're good on flowers. I think we got plenty of flowers at our house. I don't think we need flowers for the bathroom. I'm going to pass. Tina and Mark saying good morning. Mark saying good morning from Morocco. Thank you, bud, for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. This is wild. A news anchor in Schenectady, New York, named Olivia Jakeith, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, went into labor just before her morning newscast yesterday and still went on the air. So while I'm sitting here going, it's a little bit harder to do the show when I'm in the room by myself. What I haven't had to deal with is ever going into labor while I've been doing my show.
We do have some breaking news this morning, literally.
Yes.
Olivia's water has broke.
That's
and
right.
she is anchoring the news now in active labor.
Early labor.
She's still here. She's been doing the entire show. This is her decision.
Look at, she's just like, early labor. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's not like the kid's just gonna, flop out while I'm here doing the news. Early labor, no problem.
Decision to do this.
I'd rather be at work than at the hospital.
After we're done with this show, you should probably go.
Oh, thank you guys.
Oh, yay, Olivia.
I'll do my best.
High
which
five, girl.
means
Whole
maybe
show.
you
Look at
won't
that.
see me
3 hours of news.
That's right.
In contractions. I think that's a first for CBS 6.
All right. Well, hopefully I don't see you tomorrow, but make sure you join Julia.
I mean, yeah, not just a first for CBS News, probably a first for, I would say, for news, wherever. Went into labor while she was doing the show. I'm not going to lie. I think if it was me, I would probably go, someone else is going to have to fill in. I mean, I've been sick on the radio before. Like, this is before we were doing video. Like sick where I'd turn off my microphone, get sick in the garbage can, and go back to talking. But going into labor, I think that's time to go to the hospital. But again, I'm no expert. What do I know? But that's pretty cool. So good for her. Hope her and baby are fine. Every day for breakfast, or most days for breakfast, when I'm here at the station, I have a donut. I'd like a donut. I have a banana. I love a banana in a smoothie. Now, just like everything else, they did a study, and apparently it makes it less healthy. I don't understand how. It says bananas are a great source for fiber, potassium, other nutrients. A new study found that adding them to your morning smoothie might actually make it less healthy. According to a study done by Food and Function, a food journal, they found adding a banana can decrease your smoothie's nutritional value because it prevents your body from absorbing a type of oxidant called flavonols. Why? It's still in it. There's a specific enzyme in bananas called PPO, which is short for polyphenol oxidase. Okay, that's what I remember from my doctor days. It's the enzyme in fruit that causes them to turn brown, and it breaks down the flavonols so fast they don't hit your bloodstream. What, by putting it in a smoothie? That's fine. It's still got to be better than me drinking a pop. If I'm drinking a strawberry and banana smoothie, still healthier. No way it's not. They say the difference was drastic. They found that adding a banana to your smoothie reduces the amount of flavonols you absorb by 84%, so you're only getting 16% of what you would get without it. Right, if you were just eating a banana. But I'm not eating a banana. I'm having something to drink. They say, so if it's loaded with raspberries, blueberries, or blackberries, leave the banana out. No. I'm going with no on that. It adds to the flavor, makes it better. I haven't seen the video, but there's talk all over the internet about that Tom Cruise eats his popcorn just as intensely as he does everything else. Let's see if I can find this. Tom Cruise is one of those actors that just throws me off. He's just weird. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know what his actual deal is, but he's kind of a cuckoo. See if there's video. I hope there is. It says here, Tom Cruise should stick to stunts. The Mission Impossible star is being eviscerated online for how he eats his popcorn after a video of him indulging in the tasty treat made the rounds and what is now being considered popcorn gate. Stop it. Now, like I said, I think Tom Cruise is a weirdo, okay? I think he's kookamonga, jumping around on couches, having weird marriage contracts and stuff. But who cares how he eats his popcorn? Let's see, it's on Instagram. I mean, do we have to judge everybody for everything? I want the video of it. Come on. It says here in a hilarious Instagram clip, Cruise is seen frenetically throwing the kernels in his mouth as he's being introduced to take the stage at what appeared to be an IMAX in London during an event earlier this. Okay. So he's trying to hurry up and eat some popcorn before he's got to get on stage and chit-chat. He likes his popcorn. What's wrong with it? Yeah, he takes it in his hand and he just throws it in his mouth. I mean, it's not the way I eat. The way I eat is what I like to call popcorn Jenga. I take a handful of popcorn out and I try to eat it all in my mouth and see how much will not fall on me. I'm very rarely successful to getting it all into my mouth. Yeah, it's fine. In other showbiz news, I'm really excited about this. Not that I thought that there was any chance that he wasn't going to be a part of it, but Zach Braff is officially on for the Scrubs reboot. I don't know how you could have done it without him. I know they did the final season with him barely in it, but Zach Braff has signed on for the Scrubs update that's in development at ABC. He'll reprise his role as John Dorian, JD, the narrator and central character of the show. I mean, I don't know how you do Scrubs without Zach Braff. He was the star. He's the main character. It was him. So, but I'm excited. They haven't set a date yet, but they're ABC and 20th Television is producing the reboot. They haven't said anything other than that, but they've been talking about this reboot for a while. I didn't know that it was going to be on ABC. But it says Braff is the first member of the show's original cast to join the ABC update. But I'll be stunned if the rest of the people don't come on. I mean, him and Donald Faison do a podcast about the TV show. Although I think they finished the whole series, so now they're just doing a regular podcast. But I would imagine most of the other people will be on board too for a reboot of Scrubs. I hope it's as good as the first one. I hope they can be as crazy and out there because I love the TV show Scrubs. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, one of our fun lists that we like to go through, a list of things everyone has experienced, but no one really likes to talk about. We'll dive into that when we come back. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today's scattered showers throughout the afternoon, otherwise cloudy at a high near 58. Isolated showers later tonight, otherwise cloudy and a low of 41. Mostly sunny Friday with a high near 64. Friday night, partly cloudy and a low around 42. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Sunday, sunny and a high of 67.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-3200. 2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number once again for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When I say I've got my hands full in the morning, I mean it. No time to dilly-dally, which is where McDonald's comes in. Now I can get 2 of my favorites, the Sausage McMuffin with egg and the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese McGriddles for just $6. It's the fuel I need to start my day, along with my favorite morning flavors and a single savory bite. Breakfast shouldn't be a handful, unless I'm holding a breakfast sandwich. It's truly the only thing that gets me up and out of the house, ready to jump into whatever I've got going for the day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Morning. Morning.
It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday. A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun.
Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Fun?
It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Kassanovich Umfleet McDonald's. They sponsor part of our video. Do you know that we do our show on video the whole time? Yep. The entire show each morning is up on 3 of our Facebook pages, the Q98 Gold and Touhyville Facebook pages, and on our Touhyville YouTube channel. So you can watch the video of our show, see how things go here in the studio, see us drinking our coffee, doing all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. So you can watch us do that, thanks in part to Kassanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington. They have a location right off of 65 on 114, right off of 65 in Rensselaer, and in Hebron, right off of 65 on 2. So you can stop there, or you can stop at their location in DeMott. They're newly remodeled inside. Go check that out, as well as in Rensselaer on College Avenue. So lots of great deals on the app. I cannot recommend the app more. I've got it right here in front of me. They've got the $5 McDouble meal deal, 4-piece chicken nugget, small fries, and a small drink, along with the McDouble hamburger or cheeseburger. How about $2 breakfast sandwich as well on the app? Now, that's just a couple of the deals that they have going on the apps. But I'm looking at my points. I have 16,323 points. You might say, Steve, what in the world are you going to do with those? Well, I could get a McChicken, and it wouldn't cost me a thing. I get a cheeseburger. What I usually like to do, and this is for 1,500 points, I get my breakfast sandwich. I get my meal, which is usually sausage McMuffin with egg, hash browns, and an orange juice. And then I add an extra hash brown to it. Doesn't cost me a thing. But you can use your points for all kinds of stuff. If I wanted to use 6,000 points, I can get a Happy Meal right now. I can get a Big Mac. I can get my quarter pounder with cheese. I mean, not right now because it's breakfast, but you know what I mean. I could do that today for lunch with my rewards points. It's fantastic. Cannot recommend the app more. You can order before you even leave where you're going. Put it in, pay, you're done. You don't have to pull your wallet out of your purse, look for money, find your card, whatever. You don't have to do any of that. It's already done. You pull up, you give them a code that they gave you. They say, all right, pull around. Bam. They give you your food. And it's fast food. They make it right then. I mentioned that the other day. Someone said, I don't want my food sitting there cold. No, that's not what they do. They don't make it right when you order. You still go through the drive-through, but it's quicker. You can have it set up for drive-through. You can have it set up for curbside pickup. You can have it set up for walk in and get it, whatever you want. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. They have so many things going on. Coming up next Tuesday, they've got Flower and Plant Bingo at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So it's bingo. Starts at 12:15. Prizes will be flowers and plants. 6 games will be played with a coverall as well. A $2 donation is appreciated. You can also find out about having lunch. Next Thursday at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they're going to do Paint with Friends. Head over there, get together with friends, and paint some masterpieces. And Friday at the Fozzie Senior Center, next Friday, May 30th, pancake and sausage breakfast. So that's going to be exciting as well. So make your plans to head out there. If you're 55 and older, really you should look into Jasper County Community Services and all the great things that they do there at Jasper County Community Services. So find out all about it on their Facebook page and more. So that's Jasper County Community Services doing great things for those 55 and older in our area. Let's go take a look at our poll question, shall we? Today is Buy a Musical Instrument Day. Let's find out if any of the residents of Touhyville are musically inclined. Our question today is, have you ever played a musical instrument? If so, tell us what it is. Tell us the musical instrument that that you have played. I wonder if you're still playing it too. That would be interesting. If you say yes, let us know if you're still playing it. Angie says clarinet, alto clarinet, flute, and auxiliary percussion in band. So it sounds a lot like our youngest daughter, Harley. She didn't play flute or auxiliary percussion. She did clarinet and then later alto clarinet. I forgot about that. Richie says drums. I tried. I like that. I tried too, Richie. I gave it a shot. Listen. I play my pencil drumsticks every morning, and if you actually heard me playing them, it wouldn't sound anything like the song I was trying to play. But I just have fun with them, just to get myself revved up in the morning during our opening song. Paula says 4 years of piano lessons, and that music box dancer song still makes me cringe. Kevin says guitar and bass, been playing since I was 12. I'm now 44, which reminds me it's time for a new guitar because you can never have enough guitars. You know, that's what guitar players say. Can't get enough guitars. They love it. It's that is true. Edward says played or played well. Just played. Listen, I never claimed I played well. He says bass guitar and piano badly. So no worries there. But that's cool, Kevin, that you're still playing. That's pretty awesome. So, all right. I came across this on one of the 413,602 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. It's a list on BuzzFeed, which we love our lists on BuzzFeed. At least I do. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Things that basically everyone on earth has experienced once in life, but never, ever, ever, ever talk about. Okay. So this is kind of a game of never have I ever. And will you admit it? Okay, this is a picture, but it says, me, I hit my elbow on my desk, my entire nervous system, and it shows kind of a face being deformed and shaken up, not knowing where I'm at. Yes. Yeah, you bang your elbow on something goes on through your entire body that tells you that was a bad thing to do right there. When I'm 4, like, huh? When I'm at my 4th one and I still can't hear, it shows a picture of just someone just sweating like they've just worked out. When I get the low storage space on my phone or my computer, then I'm angry about deleting apps that I never opened in my life. Oh no, this is me deleting apps I never opened in my life, like your Stone Cold Killer. You're double checking how good that post was that I posted. It's just a guy smiling at his phone. Yes, me rereading my own post like every time someone likes it. Yes. When I need to blow my nose, hand me a Wendy's napkin that's been in my glove compartment for 3 years. Yes, we call those emergency tissues. Absolutely. The long wait, spending the day in waiting mode because you have an appointment at 2 p.m. I really hate when I have an appointment. I'm sure a lot of people do this. When you say people don't talk about it, when you have a weird middle of the day appointment, or even worse, like a middle of the day flight somewhere. Because you're like, you feel off, like, at least I do. I feel off when I have to get to the airport. Like, I just want to get there. I want it to be first thing in the morning, I shower, I go, and I'm there. I want that out of the way. I don't want to wait and kind of go later. This says the self-checkout experience in a nutshell. Every time I use self-checkout, the person in front of me has never used self-checkout, touchscreens, or money before. Let's see what else we have. Eating a temporary snack while I stand in front of the pantry trying to decide on a more formal, permanent snack. Yes, just grabbing a bag of something, just a couple of little bites. Yep. I've done that. For me, that's cashews or peanut M&Ms. Where I go, okay, I'm going to take a couple of these while I decide what am I going to have? Am I going to do cheese and crackers, chips and dip, something a little more substantial, popcorn? Am I going to make some popcorn? Yeah. And do all that while I'm trying to decide what I'm going to get. It's officially that wear a sweater in the morning, regret it in the afternoon type of weather. I feel like other than this week, that's where we've been for the last month or so. And then what I hate happens is I take it off in my car, throw it in the back seat. Then when I'm done for the day, I walk in the house and I don't have it. And then in the morning, I'm like, wait, what did I do with my jacket? I had it yesterday. And then when I walk out to the car, then I realize, oh, there it is. That, and during this time of year, I never know what I did with my keys. In the wintertime, they always stay in my coat pocket, so I don't have to worry. Now, as we get into that springtime, sort of warm, I'll put them in my pants pocket, then I'll get in the house, I'll set them on the shelf, I'll put them on the hook, I've accidentally left them in the cup holder of the car, I put them in my morning jacket, and then I go to get out of the car because it's warm. So now the jacket's in the back of the car. I go to lock the door, and the car freaks out, yells at me, re-unlocks. No, you can't lock the keys in there. Don't do that, Steve. I would have. Thank you, car. I would have. Oh, how many times have I done this? Because our sink is on an island, and the stove is behind me. When you've done all the dishes, you're all set, you get done, the sink is clean, you've washed out the sink, you dry your hands off, you turn around, and there's the pot sitting on the stove that you did not do. That one last pot. No. Let's see the doctor's office experience. Doctor's offices say show up 15 minutes early so the doctor can see you 45 minutes later. Yeah. We've all been there. The joy of learning. It says me learning new things. And then me when it's time to learn anything new that I'm not instantly good at. It's just somebody pulling their hair out. Nostalgic regret. In 1999, it's 1999. Spotify and iTunes don't exist yet. You've just spent $10 on an album, 3 tracks in, and you realize it's terrible. Your favorite band is terrible. You heard the one song on the radio and you loved it. Then you went and bought the whole album and you're like, no. The silly hat look. When you put on a silly hat in a store and you're waiting for your friend to turn around and notice, and they're not doing it. They just continue walking through the store, and you have to keep following them in the ridiculous hat to finally go, hey, and they turn around and go, oh, but you've gotten too aggravated by it, so now the whole fun time is ruined by it. So you just have to put the hat back. The underwear calculation when going on vacation. So here's me packing for vacation, okay? Whatever amount of days I'm going, let's say I'm going, for 4 days, okay? So I'll go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Now, even though 2 of those days are travel days, so I've got the pair on, but what if I go in like a swimming pool and I need my underwear, so there's an extra. I don't know how many times I'm going to swim, so I'm going to do an extra for each day. And then I just look at my drawer and go, well, if I have extra when I come back, then I just put it back in the drawer. I just throw the whole pile into the suitcase. I might need more. I don't know. I might need more. I don't know what's going to happen underwear wise. I might need a lot more. That said, I teased Cheryl about her overpacking. So she packed. She's very organized and gets excited about things. So when she was planning this vacation, she had one suitcase packed probably, I want to say 2 weeks before she was leaving. The second one about 3 or 4 days before she was leaving, to the point where she realized, I might need some of those clothes in real life here. She worked around it. Had 2 big suitcases for this 1 week trip. And I kept saying, did you check the suitcases? Did you check the weight on them? No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I don't think that's a good plan. So finally, she was leaving on Saturday. I said to her on Thursday, you got that, the scale for the suitcases thing? She told me where it was. I went and put new batteries in it. And that's a bad experience, by the way, when you go and grab something that you haven't used in 3 years, 4 years, and you realize the battery exploded inside of there. That's no good. And I don't know if anything is going to happen to me, but I always take batteries like that and treat it like I'm playing the game Operation when we were a kid. I got my little needle nose pliers and I'm trying to pull it out. You just carry it, put it in a bag, take it out to the garbage. I don't want to touch it. I don't know if it's going to do anything to me, but I don't want to know. I want to find out what a blown up battery is going to do to me. So anyway, I go over, lift it up. It kept fluctuating between 69 and 70 pounds. The limit's 50, in case you didn't know. Now, her other suitcase was 48. That was fine. But I said, how much stuff could you possibly be needing? You're not moving out. Our suitcases were not that heavy. when we loaded suitcases to move into our new house. You're going there for a week. And even with that thing, we thought we had them worked out. We were still off a couple of pounds when we got to the airport. Had to do a little maneuvering. Thankfully, we got through it. All right, some other things that people do that they don't talk about. Googling a phone number instead of just answering it. Yeah, I do that. But I get a million phone calls. Not literally, but I get a lot of phone calls because of my cell phone being hooked to the business. I get strange business calls all the time. So I usually will check and go, okay, is this real? The foolproof way to keep from falling when someone turns too hard. You just put two fingers on the seat. Hold on. That's fun stuff. All right. So some of those were kind of like blah, but usually our lists from BuzzFeed are pretty good. All right. It's time now to play the pizza quiz.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're call number 7. Who's this? Well, let's see if we got you there.
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
I can hear you now.
All right, there we go. Hi, who's this?
This is Mac.
Mac, how are you, bud?
Doing well.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. So the big movie this weekend is going to be, I think it's Mission Impossible 8, I think, or 9. I don't know. Mission Impossible Reckoning is the big movie this weekend. On this date, the first Mission Impossible movie came out. What year did it come out? 1993, 1996, or 1999? What year did the first Mission Impossible movie come out with Tom Cruise? 1993, 1996, or 1999? What do you think?
1999.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mac. It was 1996. It was 29 years ago today. I'm sorry, bud. Maybe next time, though, okay? Bummer. No pizza giveaway today for Rick's Pizza. But that said, I do got to make sure I mention Rick's Pizza has a new phone number, okay? So I got to look. It's in my phone. They have a brand new phone number because things got screwed up with the phone company. It's happened to our friend over at Chems as well. So the brand new phone number for Rick's Pizza, 219-777-2674. So put that in your phone, 219-777-2674. Brand new phone number for Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. We'll try and get a winner tomorrow.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Goodwine Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Step into another season where every visit transforms your home and gift giving into something extraordinary. Explore the enchanting scents of their new Capri Blue line featuring premium scented candles, room sprays, and bath and body items. With Father's Day just around the corner, treat the special dads in your life with their selection of Duke Cannon grooming essentials, one-of-a-kind pilsners, shot glasses, and customizable hats. Ladies, book an exclusive ladies' night out party and create unique trucker hats or baseball caps from the Patch and Accessories Bar at Another Season. For any reason, head over to Another Season at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. And don't forget to connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for extra savings and surprises.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Testing.
We're live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Grant.
And this is Laura.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that sweet bun.
And that chicken fillet was perfectly crispy and soft at the same time.
And that Smokehouse barbecue sauce, it's a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time greats. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Order the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich and a Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
The Starbucks Summer Berry Refresher is officially back. Bold notes of raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry shaken with ice and poured over raspberry-flavored pearls. Try it with lemonade or coconut milk. Available for a limited time. Your Summer Berry Refresher is ready at Starbucks.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
An Knox man, Timothy Minix, has been found guilty of murdering his father, Landon, and will be sentenced next month. Minix had been living at his father's residence last December in North Judson, and authorities said the crime had been committed shortly after the younger Minix was told to move out. Court documents stated Timothy Minix had admitted to the crime to a Stark County deputy. We reported to you previously that Landon Minix had been found shot to death at his home after authorities conducted a wellness check. Sentencing will take place on June 16th in Stark Circuit Court. Judge Kim Hall could issue a sentence of between 45 and 65 years. Since the felony was committed with a firearm, the sentence could be extended between 5 and 20 years more. The town of Morocco will be having a ribbon cutting for their newest green space, the Chris Lacoste Multi-Generational Park, this Sunday at 8 a.m. Educator with Purdue Extension in Newton County, Deb Arsenault, talks about the success of raising funds for the project.
We received funding from the Lilly Endowment Gift Aid Funds and a large grant from the Jasper Newton Foundation. Through the Creating Livable Communities partnership between AARP Indiana and the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority, we were also able to receive matching funds through a crowdfunding campaign with over 50 donors.
Individuals and businesses made donations as well. The official address is 614 East Michigan Avenue in Morocco, and there will be park events from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. Sunday. Listen to the complete interview with Deb Arsenault on our websites under the News Link and Newsmakers tab. The Pulaski County Golf Cart Ordinance was discussed at the Commissioners' meeting. President Don Street explains.
After review through our attorney as well as Pulaski County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Schramm gave an update on some recommended changes before that is published in the newspaper. This will allow our residents to use golf carts and off-road vehicles on our county roads if they are inspected and they meet the criteria within the ordinance.
Commissioner Street's comments about other topics discussed at the meeting can also be heard on our website at the Newslink and Newsmakers tab. The dust storm warning issued by the National Weather Service last Friday was a first for most of us as we witnessed the occurrence in this part of Indiana. The wind caused major power outages as well, and locally we spoke with Mayor Jeff Phillips, who said the power outage on that day for several hours was caused by the city's transmission provider losing power and being unable to send it to Rensselaer. Local police posted on social media that their generator that comes on in situations like this broke down, and the secondary backup system was activated but is not designed for indefinite use. The generator has now been fixed, and the police department thanked those who were responsible. And we will have information on services on Memorial Day for Rensselaer, DeMotte, and Wheatfield on tomorrow's news. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Dennis Einheistra of DeMotte passed away on May 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Dennis Einheistra will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, 6:30 p.m. today. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 53-year-old Tammy Lynn Grigsby of Maderryville passed away on Sunday, May 18th. Visitation will be on Thursday, May 29th from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderryville. Funeral services for Tammy Lynn Grigsby will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, May 30th at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel in Maderryville with Pastor Tom Doolin officiating. Burial will take place at Independence Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Autism Society of Indiana. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderryville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, scattered showers throughout the afternoon, otherwise cloudy at a high near 58. Isolated showers later tonight, otherwise cloudy and a low of 41. Mostly sunny Friday with a high near 64. Friday night, partly cloudy and a low around 42. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Sunday, sunny and a high of 67.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Thursday can't get here soon enough.
That's today.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really?
But tomorrow's Friday.
All right, calm down.
Let's get through today.
Shut up! Nobody asked you.
I love your positive attitude. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. So are you ready to get started? Really need some coffee. I'm going to need more than coffee.
Coffee's good.
It's a start. Okay, let's get going. It's showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. A portion of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Visit Ed White Auto Sales today. You know, they have a great service department. Find out more at edwhiteautosales.com. Go and like them on Facebook as well. You can also rent vehicles there on top of course, purchase a vehicle. Find out what they've got on the lot by stopping by on 231 in Rensselaer or online at edwhiteautosales.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Kirpsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. If you have a child or a grandchild between the ages of 3 and 5 or soon will be, head to their Facebook page and just look at some of the great things that other parents have said about how their kid did at with KIRPC Head Start or Kirpsey Head Start in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Some amazing things are said about the staff there. They just do a wonderful job. You can also enroll year-round on KIRPC.net on their Facebook page. So, Christine says, good morning, Steve. I miss Cheryl, but you're very entertaining on your own also. Thank you. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. I miss Cheryl, too. I know. I mean, I'm not nuts. I'm not delusional. I know it's different when I'm here by myself. It's way more fun when it's Cheryl and I, chit-chatting and going back and forth and diving into things. So that said, looking forward to tomorrow when Mr. P, Mike Pruitt's going to be in that seat over there where Cheryl usually sits. So although when Cheryl's here, I do change it out so they don't have to sit on the giant throne of cushions that Cheryl has. But yeah, so Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, going to be in here tomorrow filling in for Cheryl. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. So, all right. Since I like my list, here's another one from Reddit. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Some polite ways to tell people to screw you, essentially. The polite ways to say, all right, go away. See how these work. They say when you get mad at another driver, instead of showing them the bird, blow them a kiss. I don't know if that's a good plan. I don't know if that's. I like someone says give them a sarcastic thumbs up. I'm probably a little more apt to do that. To go, okie dokie, you be mad. Have a good day. Yeah, I think I'm probably more apt to do that when someone's upset. For me, when someone's upset, usually, I mean, once in a while, I lose my temper just like anybody else. But usually I'm pretty good about killing them with kindness. We've had people over the years here and other radio stations I've worked call and say rotten things to me. Call and say rotten things about the radio station or that we screwed something up. We used to have a woman that called all the time and get mad because our weather, the way that we would do the weather on all three stations, sometimes it would get messed up over on Bear Country, and she was very mad at me every day that she would call. So when I first started coming in the morning, she was very mad. The weather was messed up. And I would just always just say, I'm sorry. Which is really all you can do when you make a mistake. But sometimes people just want to lay into you. They just want to go off about everything. Okay. Neato. I hear you. Okay. Well, you have a good day anyway. No, don't want to have a good day. Mad at you right now. Okay. All right. I'm not trying to tell you what kind of day to have. Just saying. One way you can deal with that is have the day you deserve. What? What does that mean? I don't know. What kind of day you think you deserve? I hope you have the day you deserve. It's all in the way you say things. I saw a meme one day that said, it's really nice to tell someone, have a nice day. It's really weird and creepy to say to someone, enjoy your next 24 hours. Have the day you deserve. See you later. If someone's a jerk and sends a long ranting email, replying with one word is the worst. To say it's very dismissive. Just put okay or noted. I've done that with people. When I've had about enough and someone wants to go on a long email to me about why this was this way or why we treated you that way or why I just go, okay. And it usually will cause them to come back with more. I'm like, I said, okay. I don't know what else to do with the information you're passing along. And I'm not going to get into specifics about times that this has happened, but I've dealt with companies or businesses or organizations, and they want me to do all these things. And I'm like, I can't do all those things. This may come as a surprise to some folks, but the radio stations here, Touhyville Media, the Q, 98 Gold, Bear Country, it's a business. We're trying to make sure that everyone gets paid, gets fed, can pay their electric bills, things like that, can go to your stores and buy things. Can't do everything for charity and free, as much as I would love to. I would love it. I hope someday I build this thing so big and making so much money that I could do all kinds of generous stuff. I love Dave Ramsey's idea of this. To become so wealthy that you can be just insanely generous. That's the dream. But if I do it too early, then I'll never make it to that point. Then I just do it in drips and drabs. So I do what I can. And sometimes people get upset that they're not given all the free stuff that they want. And I've had that happen and gotten a long dissertation about and I just go, okay. What do you mean, okay? I mean, okay. You got it off your chest now. Nothing's going to change from what I said. It's still okay. This one is down south. You know, if you're dealing with a Southern belle and she says, oh, bless your heart. It could go one of 50 different ways. Bless your heart could be, thank you so much for bringing over that pie. Bless your heart could mean, I'm about to smack you down for the stupid thing you just said. It could go either way. Now, this one, again, can be taken as an insult or as a compliment, depending on who you are. You've genuinely been wonderful. They say they know it's an insult because it's an over the top, and obviously they haven't been wonderful. Well, if you know that they haven't been wonderful, and you say, you've genuinely been wonderful. Yeah. They say just smile. Don't respond, just smile and watch their blood boil when someone's coming at you or being angry with you. Just smile. All right. Say I'll pray for you. I don't know. I've never taken that as an insult. I usually take that as a nice thing. And I've never had anybody say it to me as an insult. So I don't know. That's a weird Reddit thing. Maybe if you're anti-religion, I suppose. Be that as it may. Let them rant, then hit them back with a be that as it may. That's a little weird. The one that gets me every time is it is what it is. Well, I'm aware that it is what it is. But there should be more than just is what it is. What are you going to do? It is what it is. I know it is what it is. It can't be anything else than it is. It can't be something that it isn't. It's got to be what it is. How amusing for you. Okay. How amusing for you, I guess. Christine says, how were your burgers yesterday? I made burgers on the Blackstone, and I threw them up on my Facebook page, and I did little tiny ones for Ace. So they were good, thank you. I love using the Blackstone. I will tell you, if you don't have a Blackstone and you like to cook, it's worth it. So I will tell you, our youngest daughter, Harley, and her boyfriend love to cook. And they were telling us all about the Blackstone. And it's a griddle, flat griddle. And they told us we should get it. And Cheryl saw one, and I forget, I don't know, I think it was $130 or something like that. I'm like, seriously? What do I need a second grill for? I have a grill. It does the grilling. Now I need this to grill with a flat top. Isn't that just called a stove? What am I doing? I didn't want it. But as many of you know, in relationships, sometimes you have to compromise. Compromise usually means they want it, you don't, so we get it. So we got it. I was wrong. I love it. I don't even think Cheryl wanted it so bad, I don't even think she's cooked on it yet. Because I always want to cook on it. I like it better than using my regular grill now. Now, that said, I still love grilling a good steak. Probably what I'll do tonight is use the real grill. Or what I call the real grill. They're both grills. But I really love the Blackstone. I've made hibachi on there. I've done fried rice, French toast and sausage on a chilly Sunday morning out there. Just delicious breakfast. Julie says, same thing. Did Ace love his hamburgers? Yes, he did. Of course. Listen, if I'm going to make myself burgers, I do mine with all the spices and stuff and the seasoning. I do him just ground beef off to the side. He loves it. Of course he loves it. Absolutely. So, yes, I cannot recommend the Blackstone enough. If you like to cook and like to cook outside, it's really good. It's really good stuff. Like I really enjoy cooking on it. And it's different. And I enjoy cooking. So I didn't always, but now I do. And I can't cook without a beer. So I grab a beer. I'm out there cooking. We have a screened-in porch where our grills are at. So even if it's raining, it's not hitting me out there, and the smoke just goes out the screens. And we have nice new screens thanks to our friends over at Precision Glass. Took care of us there. So, yeah, it's I really enjoy cooking on the griddle. So, let's see what we got here. If your teenager is struggling to find a job, ship them off to Scottsdale, Arizona. Apparently, what? Yeah, apparently that's the best place for teenage jobs. I don't really understand that, but it's not far from where my daughter's at. It says summer isn't just a season for relaxing and planning vacations. For some people, especially young adults, teenagers, the warmer months are a time to gain extra spending money or work experience. Fortunately, it's a great time to join the workforce. There's a labor shortage, and many employers are desperate to hire, which gives applicants leverage to get better compensation. It may, okay? But let me just tell you, I know a lot of you teenagers are getting ready for summertime. I don't know, they may be at school already. Maybe you parents can have this talk with your teenagers. Because I, like I said, ran around talking to a bunch of business owners yesterday. Okay? And I talk to business owners regularly. And what's really hard to find is people that really want to work at it. That really are willing to do the work, like we did when we were teenagers. I know I've talked to a lot of you residents in Touhyville. And you talk about the detasseling of corn. Holy cow. That's some work. But working in retail stores and restaurants and things like that, it's hard to find teenagers that really want to work. And I get it. I probably didn't want to work as a teenager either. But I will tell you, if you dive in, you can really learn some good things. So if you look at it, not as I gotta go to work. Instead, and I know this sounds woo-woo, but I get to go to work. I get to earn money. I get to learn skills and go in and be a sponge. Learn all this stuff. Do you know, I really thought that I was learning so many years. But I never really in my mind thought I'm going to own my own business. So there were things that I ignored. And I so wish that I had taken them in from the multiple owners and business people that I've worked with over the years. Because I love picking their brains now. So when you think about, when you go to work, how much you can take in and learn. And it's going to help you down the road tremendously. And because there's so many other people out there that don't want to work hard, it's so easy to stand out and make more money and move up and get promotions because so many people just want to just get by. You put in that little bit more, it's going to take you way further. Just a little piece of advice from an old man. But you'd be amazed at all the stuff that you will learn by just asking and listening and talking a little bit less. You'll learn so much about that business and be able to help the business and be able to help yourself. You'll gain these skills that you didn't even know you were going to want. So just a little piece of advice. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around for that.
What is 988? It's a way forward. It's a listening ear. It's whatever help you need, when you need it. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline offers trained crisis specialists, ready to talk to you 24/7. If you or someone you love is experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis in their life, call or text 988. Want more information? Visit 988indiana.org.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Hey, it's me, your liver. You know, the organ that helps you recover every weekend after pizza, donuts, and all those drinks. When you have a headache, you take an aspirin. You have a stomach ache, you pop an acid. But where's the love for your best buddy, the liver? The least that you could do to help me stay healthy is take Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver tablets contain high-quality, all-natural ingredients like milk thistle, globe artichoke, and turmeric extracts, which are proven to keep me healthy and you feeling your best. Active Liver provides an easy daily detox and helps protect me all year long. So let me make you an offer you can't refuse. You take care of me with Active Liver, and I keep taking care of you. Capiche?
See for yourself why Active Liver is Scandinavia's #1 liver health supplement. You can find Active Liver at CVS and online at Amazon or directly from NewNordicUSA.com. Again, find it in stores at CVS or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Sleep well? It's Thursday.
What are you listening to?
My favorite show.
This show is our whole life now. In that case,
you need to get a life, dweeb.
the show is troubling. Your imagination is a road to anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagine that.
Yeah. Enough talk. It's time for action. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a fun time Thursday. Before you know it, it's going to be the weekend. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Lots of fun stuff going on at the Jasper County Fair this summer. Of course, make your plans. July 19th through the 26th. The free stage is going to have great music each and every night. How about Night Shift going on Thursday the 24th? Warranted out there on the 23rd. Rhonda Funk out there on Tuesday, 22nd. Lots of great bands going to be out there on the free stage. Can't wait. Jasper County Fair is such a fun time. I really enjoy our broadcast from there. And Cheryl and I were talking about it after the fair last year. We really want to make a point of experiencing the fair more this year. So where last year, last few years, it's just we're there, we do our broadcast, we do our work and stuff, and don't really experience the fair, which is the same for a lot of folks that are on the Jasper County Fair Board and work it year after year. It's a lot of work goes into the Jasper County Fair. So thanks to all the good people over there on the Jasper County Fair Board that do so much. And I'm on the board, but I'm not saying that to be self-grandizing because everybody on the board, including myself, knows what I do is help from this end. With the talking and the advertising and things like that. I mean, there's a lot of volunteers that do a lot of hard work to make that fair happen. So it's just an incredible thing that they do, and we're excited about it each and every summer. So make your plans to head out there to the Jasper County Fair, and of course, we're going to have fun stuff for you guys as well at the at our Yoder building there where we broadcast from. So, all right, time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Classic mom question. Well, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? No. Well, what if you were dared to do it? Apparently, it worked. 29-year-old man in Vancouver, British Columbia, had to be rescued the other day after he jumped off the bridge on a dare and got stranded on the side of a river.
I triple dog dare you.
Well, then he had to do it. He had to do it then. But it was a triple dog dare. I had to. Someone thankfully called it in. A fireboat made contact and gave him a life jacket. The Coast Guard had to scramble and pick him up. Paramedics took him to the hospital. Police talked to him, thinking he might have been trying to kill himself. But he said, no, nothing like that. It was a dare. Now, you would think, even on a dare, are you that stupid? What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention he was on meth. That'll do it. That may have been a factor. They treated him for minor injuries. It's not clear what other charges he'll be facing, but the fact that he had been doing meth may have added into the problems there. It does make you a dumb criminal when you're doing drugs. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171 for whatever it is that you need. Let's say you lock yourself out of your car, out of your house. Mr. P will promptly, precisely make his way to your home or car and present you with some great options on getting in. Be sure you go to MrPLocksmith.com, and it's MRPLocksmith.com. No other period in there for the Mr. when you're going to the website. MRPLocksmith.com. They offer a wide range of security services to meet whatever your unique requirements are, including residential, commercial security solutions, access control systems, maintenance, support, and more for all over Touhyville. Jasper County, Newton County, White County, Pulaski County, Kankakee County, Will County, wherever. Mr. P will be there. So whatever you need, be sure you go and like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook. And as I mentioned, he will be here in studio tomorrow, filling in for Cheryl. The Mr. P going to be hanging out here tomorrow morning. So and of course he'll be here for the dumb criminals. So we're looking forward to that.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, scattered showers throughout the afternoon, otherwise cloudy at a high near 58. Isolated showers later tonight, otherwise cloudy and a low of 41. Mostly sunny Friday, with a high near 64. Friday night, partly cloudy and a low around 42. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Sunday, sunny and a high of 67.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Attention, creative types.
All right, start the show.
Whoa. Not so fast.
Sorry.
Too much coffee. Too much coffee.
I also love coffee.
Well, then, we should work well together.
Work. Who wants to go back to work?
I'm just a radio talk show host.
It's not what you call hard work. You want to work? Fine. Work.
Okay, it's showtime.
Yep, welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhyville here, hanging out, doing our thing, portions of which are brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find out why Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland is your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland, and the reason why their loyal customers keep coming back is because customer satisfaction is number one. Visit with the good folks over there at Model 1 Chevrolet in Kentland or visit online at model1chevroletofkentland.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. So they said this weekend, Another Season, they've got some big news coming. I don't know what the news is. I want to know. In the meantime, you want to take care of Dad? They have gifts for him. Get a jump start on Father's Day gifts this week. You've got today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Buy one, get one 50% off on all kinds of great Dad's Day gifts at Another Season in DeMott. So Father's Day is just around the corner, and they've got great deals right now. Buy one, get one 50% off. So store-wide, Monday through Friday. Oh, Monday through Friday. Sorry. So you only have today and tomorrow. Glad I looked at that. You don't have Saturday. So some exclusion might apply. So also be sure to check out their Facebook page this weekend. Just says exciting news is dropping this weekend. Says we know you're going to love it. So looking forward to finding out what that news is. Speaking of this weekend, you got the Fountain Stone Theater for the big Memorial Day weekend. They've got movies. New movies come out today. Let's see what they've got there. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. They say that's going to be the big one for the weekend. That's gonna blow things away. Honestly, I haven't seen a Mission Impossible movie in the last couple, but every single one that I've seen is what I call lovingly a popcorn movie. I sit with my popcorn and just watch outrageous action, explosions, things getting bigger and crazier. I love it. I love the idea. Maybe I'll go to the movies. Cheryl's out of town. I'll go grab my popcorn, catch up on Mission Impossible. Also, you can go see Lilo and Stitch, Last Rodeo, Final Destination's Bloodline, and Thunderbolts, also known as the New Avengers. That is this weekend at the Fountain Stone Theater. So find out more by going to fountainstonetheaters.com, as well as click on the About. You can find out about how you can rent the theater for parties, get gift cards, all kinds of good stuff there. So, and be a part of it. So that's there at the Fountain Stone Theater, fountainstonetheaters.com. All right, let's see what we got going here. Our poll question today asking you whether or not you've ever played an instrument. Let's find out if any more folks have jumped on there to tell us whether or not they've played an instrument before. I mentioned before I tried playing bass guitar, tried drums, really got anywhere with that. Some folks jumped in, some residents of Touhyville that have given it a shot. Melissa says clarinet in middle school and high school. Julie says flute and piano. Alicia says percussion. Sherry says piano by ear. I can't read music. Wow. That's cool. Dave says guitar. Mary says no, but all my children did. One is a music teacher now. That's pretty cool. That she played an instrument and then became a music teacher. I like that a lot. She says, sure, some of my neighbors don't miss the drums, guitars, several brass instruments that can be heard from our house. Yeah. To any parents that have had kids learning an instrument, you went through a lot. My daughter, Harley, our youngest, was really good at the clarinet by the time she was in high school and finishing high school. But when she first started, I want to say it was 5th grade. Oh boy. There were a lot of days in the house when you just heard and that wasn't our dog howling at the moon. That was the clarinet noises coming from our daughter's bedroom. Did you hear I played Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Oh, yeah, that's what that was. I thought I recognized it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. Maybe we'll work on it a little more tomorrow. No, I'm going to go back and practice now. Okay. All right. Where are you going? Oh, Daddy's just going to get some headphones for work. Got to get doing some radio work with headphones. Christine says, I played the tambourine. My brothers had a band and I played in it with them. That's awesome. Joe says, I can't even play a jukebox. That's great. And Susie says, B flat, alto, and bass clarinet. Wish I still had one that could play in an orchestra. So get one. Go for it. I'm sure you can find one online. They're out there. Why not? Go for it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I was talking about the idea of teenagers working. Christine says, when I was a teenager, I wanted my own money. I worked in my uncle's grocery store, babysat, detasseled corn one summer, dealing with the sun and heat and rain and mud and corn leaf cuts. I was a waitress as well. No one ever told me to work. No. You just did. If you wanted money, I worked because I wanted money to do my own thing, and I wanted to drive a car. I wanted to get a car. I wanted car insurance. My parents said, if you want to be able to drive, you got to pay for your insurance. That's how you can get a license. So I got a real job the day I turned 16. Now I say a real job because before that, I had worked with my dad's old police partner. Used to do construction on the side jobs and, remodeling in homes and things like that. And so I worked with him. I worked with him building decks and doing drywall and studying basements and things like that from the time I was 14. I know. Probably surprises a lot of you that Steve used to be a really hard physical worker. Now I still work hard, just not as physically hard as I used to. But like I was saying before, try and learn when you're on the job. Share that with your kids when they're home and graduation talk comes around, what they want to do. They don't have to know what they want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought at 18 when I graduated high school, I was going to work construction. That's what I thought I was going to do. Found out really quick I didn't want to do that the rest of my life. So then I found radio. That was the thing for me. But I didn't know I wanted to be a business owner. Now I do. I mean, that came into fruition, 3 years ago. But the idea of me wanting to be a business owner really didn't come in till I was in my 40s, for sure. Now I hope to build this thing into something giant. But in the meantime, while it's not, a lot of folks are getting rich. The richer keep getting richer. The 10 richest Americans got $365 billion richer in the last year, according to CNN Business. And now they're on the verge of a huge tax cut. Just screaming for the little guys. Can you help us out a little bit? I get it. You guys are very rich and in power and all that stuff, and that's great, and do your thing. If you could just kind of help us out a little bit, wouldn't be upset about that. The stunning increase in wealth amounts to a gain of roughly $1 billion per day, $365 billion for billionaires. When you have money, it's easier to make money. That's true. By contrast, the typical American worker made just over $50,000, they say, in 2023. That must be the last time that they did looking into that. Because I was looking into that recently. Like, what's the average American pay? And everything I found was from 2023. A company called Oxfam found that it would take a staggering 726,000 years for 10 U.S. workers at median earnings to make that kind of money. The findings put an exclamation point on the nation's wealth and inequality and come as Congress debates a costly bill that nonpartisan experts say will make the rich even richer and deeply cut nearly $1 trillion from key safety net programs. Okay. So I don't understand all that stuff. What I don't understand is how the super duper rich can figure out how to get more tax breaks. And I'm fine if they do. If the government doesn't need that money, great. But could you help us out a little bit? There's a lot of us that are trying to get by too. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Saw this. More Americans know their streaming platform passwords by heart than they do their cholesterol score. Of course they do. Do you know your cholesterol score? When I get those tested, I just look and go, is it in the good range? Yeah, okay, then I'm okay. If it's in the bad range, I go, oh, what do I got to do? But I know my passwords to get into my things, although I know my passwords better than most of my family because I get that request regularly. Steve, do you know the password for Disney? I just go look in my text for the word Disney because I probably sent it to them or one of the other family members before. Yep. Here you go. This isn't shocking. Woody Harrelson and Bill Maher own a pot shop, like marijuana, probably in California, I would imagine. I think it's legal there. Well, yeah, it's in West Hollywood. Well, apparently someone robbed it. Oops. One of the other owners, that's not Woody Harrelson or Bill Maher, posted a video of the footage of men ransacking the store after entering by breaking the front window. They filled up bags with products and fled in a black sedan. They reportedly made off with $3,000 worth of stuff. Really? That's it? Ransacked the whole store? Grabbed as much stuff as they could? I would think, like, I don't know, a pot shop would have more than $3,000 worth of stuff, but I guess not. He followed it with a clip allegedly showing the same group trying to rip off another store the next day, but being chased out by an armed security guard. Police say it'll take them some time to identify the suspects since they were wearing hoodies and masks. They opened the store in 2022. Yeah, Woody Harrelson and Bill Maher, they like themselves some weed. They're pretty big into the ganja, the devil's lettuce, if you will, the marijuana. All right, we're gonna take a break and then we will end on a high note. So not a high note like that, just like a up quote. You know what I mean.
Save big on everything for your appliance upgrade when you shop at Menards. You need reliable and energy-efficient appliances to conquer the day. Menards is your one-stop shop with the largest in-stock appliance selection ready to take home today. Check out our top appliance brands, including KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and Criterion. Save big money on all appliances at Menards and check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
When I say I've got my hands full in the morning, I mean it. No time to dilly-dally, which is where McDonald's comes in. Now I can get two of my favorites, the Sausage McMuffin with egg and the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese McGriddles for just $6. It's the fuel I need to start my day, along with my favorite morning flavors and a single savory bite. Breakfast shouldn't be a handful, unless I'm holding a breakfast sandwich. It's truly the only thing that gets me up and out of the house, ready to jump into whatever I've got going for the day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. Step into another season where every visit transforms your home and gift giving into something extraordinary. Explore the enchanting scents of their new Capri Blue line featuring premium scented candles, room sprays, and bath and body items. With Father's Day just around the corner, treat the special dads in your life with their selection of Duke Cannon grooming essentials, one-of-a-kind pilsners, shot glasses, and customizable hats. Ladies book an exclusive ladies' night out party and create unique trucker hats or baseball caps from the Patch and Accessories Bar at Another Season. For any reason, head over to Another Season at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. And don't forget to connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for extra savings and surprises.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouth-watering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carryout or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more. I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up for this Thursday morning. Thank you guys so much for spending your morning with me here on the Q and 98 Gold. I appreciate it. As I mentioned yesterday, I went out and saw a bunch of different business owners, talked with a lot of different people, people that have been in business for a long time. I was talking with Dan over at Bozeman Oil. Company's been around, coming up on their 65th anniversary. That's exciting. And so I thought today, for End on a High Note, I would bring to you guys a thing that actually Cheryl left for me, because she knows being a business owner, for me, has been an exciting, exhilarating, fun, and extremely hard thing to do that I didn't know was going to be this hard. And I love it. I love the struggle. The struggle is what makes the joy even bigger. But she knows that I've been going through it lately. So she had taped this thing to my desk that I didn't find until she was gone, until I found it Monday morning. But this is really for anybody that sometimes feels like they're going through it. So this is today's Ending on a High Note. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried and failed. It doesn't matter how heavy the past feels or how lost you are right now. You can still change. You can still heal. You can break the habit you feel cannot be broken. You can learn not to fall so easily into the patterns that keep pulling you back. You can step into a life where you don't keep fighting the same battles over and over again. You can find peace, real peace, the kind where the state does not come and go, but remains. You can grow the kind of love and connection where you do not have to shrink or pretend. You can create a life that feels like home, and you will. Not because it will be easy, not because it will happen quickly, but because you still want more. So do not stop. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it feels as though nothing is changing. Keep moving, even if it feels or seems small, because one day you will wake up and discover you are not where you once were. So that is our ending on a high note for today. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to the show today as much as I enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a phenomenal Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7.